What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, November 18, 2020, and I'm headed into work for the day. Got a busy day planned for today in the office, so I gotta get a ton of stuff done, and that's what it comes down to. So, yesterday we got a bunch of stuff done, Grant and I, and after work, we met up with Jess, and she wanted, so I mentioned it before, but Jess is working from home, and she, I think starting today, at least for 2 months, but she wanted to set up a desk in her office, and she needed some help or whatever. She's really stressed out about it because she had a lot going on. She has a busy work week. This week, like Monday, Tuesday was really busy for her, and in the process of being busy with work and whatever, then she also had to basically move out of her classroom at her school. So she had a lot going on. She was stressed out. So I helped her out, got her up and running with a 6-foot table, and we also grabbed a 4 by 2 foot side table if she would ever want it. Sounds like she doesn't want it. It's too much counter space or whatever in her office or bedroom. So she, it should be good though. So, it was nice to see her. I miss her. I love that girl. I don't know. I really love that girl. I don't know. Yeah, she's amazing. So, then last night, after I dropped Grant off, we played a little bit of, I almost called it Counter-Strike. Wow. We played a little bit of Fortnite. I actually played with Grant and his stepbrother Logan, which is, you guys remember Logan, that's Rochelle's son. Me and Logan, well, the three of us were playing. Grant's switch died, the battery died, and so he like dropped out of the game, and Logan and I went on to win, so it was kind of cool. So I got 2 victory royales yesterday, so it was kind of like the last game that we played and the first game that we played of the day yesterday. So that was kind of cool. Let me think here. I'm trying to, I bought a couple, I bought some options for Citibank, hoping that it goes up quite a bit through the end of the year. I also bought $200 of a penny stock. Who knows what'll happen with that, I don't know. And penny stocks never really seem to work out well for me. But, what else is going on? Oh, and then I played with the one camera. So I have a few of these PTZ cameras, which stands for Pan Tilt Zoom. They're really nice. They're really cool. They're not PoE, so they don't support power over Ethernet, but they have Wi-Fi. They have onboard recording, so you can put an SD card inside of the camera and record locally. And then you can also, it also has a contact. So you can wire in like an alarm sensor or a contact sensor, and it'll log, it'll log like when that sensor is triggered or whatever. So I'd saved it from my old house, but there's I have a garage contact sensor. So you bolt it onto the garage door and all of that, and it'll register when the door is open and closed and stuff like that. So pretty cool. The problem I'm having is I wanted to set it up so that it'll send an email or an email alert when that contact sensor is triggered. So every time the garage door is opened, I get an email. And then obviously I can take that email and forward it and turn it into a text message or whatever I want to do. The issue that I'm having is trying to figure out how to configure an SMTP thing to send out emails. It's just like not really working. So I need to figure that out. I don't know. I'm trying to, in the years past I just would use Gmail and I could send messages as myself through Gmail from programs and software. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working with the built-in camera software. So either, either I'm gonna have to set up some sort of a fancy Dropbox type solution, or like with a if this then that IFTT setup, or I'm gonna have to do, I don't know, maybe Blue Iris would work better than the camera software. So I gotta figure that out because that's important to me. I want to be notified when there's a when someone comes in through the door or whatever. So that's what I'm going to work on. So I guess we'll see. But I do want to install a camera, or that camera, out in the garage. There's another exterior camera that I want to put up on the soffit for the garage. And what else? And I think that, and then I want to also install or mount a WAP in the garage, wireless access point. So quite a bit of work. I would say, I don't know, maybe an hour or two of work. But maybe I'll work on that tonight. We'll see how dead I am tonight. I don't know. I also have been trying to get some cleaning done and stuff. So my parents have hinted that they might be stopping me back at the house. And the house is disgusting. So I still got to do bathrooms. I still got to dust. And I was able to vacuum and do the hard floors. But it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. So I don't know. Luke was saying that he might need some help or with work and stuff like that tomorrow. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. But when I do all this working, then I can't get stuff done at the house. That's kind of the problem. So yeah, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more. Alrighty, leaving Jess's house for the second time today. So she invited me over for some dinner, and we hung out, made pizzas. It's kind of nice. And she has to study. She has some big test tomorrow. It's gonna take hours to take. Something about being an evaluator or something for teachers. So she is a teacher. This is a course to become a person that can eval or give evaluations to other teachers or something like that. I don't know. It's a thing. But I mentioned it before, but she's not only teaching from school or teaching from home, she is also trying to do this training at home and stuff. So she brought home all of her school stuff and whatever, her computer and all that, but she's having an issue with her monitor. It was flickering or whatever. So I had an extra HDMI cable, brought it over, and it seems to have fixed her problem, but time will tell on that one. So yeah. So I am now headed back home, and it's about 9:30. I was just having some drinks, playing a little Fortnite. So every day they have 10,000 XP or experience achievements. So I try to get those done at least. Should be able to get them done in 30 minutes or an hour or whatever. and that way they're cleared out for the next day. So you know, when you complete them all, I think there's maybe 5 of those 10,000 XP ones a day. When you complete those, it gives you like at least like 1, maybe 2 levels. So like I said, I'm trying to get all the gold foil skins, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, good day today overall. I don't know if I made a video. So on the way back home, or way back home from work, I left work early. I left work at 1 p.m. I stopped at the gun shop, bought way too much money worth of ammo. I bought some 300 Blackout. I bought some, what else did I get? I bought some 308, and then they had 30 caliber bullets that were 180 grain. And I also bought 2 pounds of powder that will now, I should now have everything I need to be able to reload like 200 rounds of 308. So I'm kind of excited about that. And then I'm debating on ordering some 220 gram 30 cal bullets to do subsonic 300 Blackout loads. So I have enough stuff to do some 300 Blackout loads. I don't have a 300 Blackout upper yet, but that's in the near future. So I love the idea of having an AR pistol that's subsonic. So you shoot that thing indoors with no hearing protection, you're not going to be disoriented. So plus a 220 grain bullet's like someone punching you like in the face or whatever if that thing hits you. So that's it. Good night. Stay tuned. Oh, really quick. So I got home and I finished up some projects around the house. So like I said, I logged out of work at 1 o'clock, drove home, spent like an hour at the gun shop looking at everything. Bought, I mentioned it, but bullets, primers, or not primers, powder. And came home, I installed one more exterior camera, one more interior camera in the garage. That's that PTZ camera, pan tilt zoom. And then, so what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to install the garage door sensor, and that wires into the camera. The camera logs those alarms or alerts. So I'm going to install the garage door sensor, and then I'm going to install garage WAP. So I still need to figure out or reconfigure the WAP, but I think I'm going to just have it, like I said before, broadcast only, like the public, or not public, but the VLAN for normal users, so to speak. So that's it. All right, have a good night.